Hey everyone! Ever have a bunch of little random things cluttering up a drawer and you just don't know what to call them all together? Well, today we're going to learn the perfect English idiom for exactly that situation: odds and ends. Let's jump right in. So think about it for a second. You know that one drawer in your house, right? The one with like a stray button, a few paper clips, maybe a charger for a phone you don't even own anymore. What do you call all that stuff? That collection of miscellaneous items. If you were thinking odds and ends, you absolutely nailed it. That is the perfect phrase. And in Indonesian, it translates really nicely to barang-barang kecil beraneka ragam, which basically means a whole variety of small, different items. So what really makes something odds and ends? Well, it's not just any random stuff. Usually, we're talking about leftovers or sisa. They're all different kinds of things, not a matching set. And individually, they're not super important. They're often just those little things you find scattered around the house. It's the perfect term for when you're cleaning up and have no idea where to put everything. Okay, so theory is one thing, but how does this actually sound in a real sentence? Let's put it into practice with a classic example that I think we can all relate to: a messy desk. Let's start with how you might say it in Indonesian. You could say something just like this: Aku mengumpulkan semua odds and ends dari meja belajar. And in English, that translates perfectly to: I gathered all the odds and ends from my study desk. See how natural that sounds? You can immediately picture someone scooping up a bunch of little random things. So what kind of odds and ends are we talking about here? Well, exactly this type of stuff. A pen that's lost its cap, an old charger that's probably obsolete, a few loose sticky notes. They're all different, not really essential, and they just create clutter. That's a perfect description of odds and ends. All right, let's switch gears and try a totally different situation. This will show you just how versatile the phrase is. This time, let's talk about shopping for household items. So here's the example sentence in Indonesian: Ibu membeli beberapa odds and ends untuk kebutuhan rumah. And in English, you'd say, Mom bought some odds and ends for the house. So you see, it's not just about tidying up leftovers. It can also describe a bunch of small, unrelated things you go out and buy. And what kind of store-bought things are we talking about? Think about those small but necessary items, like some nails for a picture frame, a pack of batteries, a tube of glue. When you go to the store, you might just be picking up a few odds and ends like these to keep things around the house in working order. So let's boil it all down. What's the main takeaway here? Odds and ends simply refers to all those small, miscellaneous little things that are either left over or just gathered together. It's a super common and really useful phrase to have in your vocabulary. Okay, now it's your turn. I want you to actually do this. Take a quick look around you right now. Your desk, your bag, maybe a shelf nearby. What odds and ends can you spot? Seriously, applying it to your own space is the absolute best way to make it stick in your memory. And that's a wrap on odds and ends. It's a pretty simple phrase, but it has such a clear and useful meaning. I really hope this helps you sound even more natural when you're speaking English. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.